How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Rimworld Biotech, Vampire Nation, with Holder, our resident vampire. Now, just realised Flem's name is wrong in here, so apparently I'm starting every episode nowadays being a fraud. However, we have a lot of tough decisions to do this episode unless we get lucky. Now, you'd hope with Randy on the difficulty that he is, we would get lucky. Lucky in the sense of we need human meat. But there's other stuff we can do in the meantime. Now, why I say that is because we're starving to death currently. 12% starvation. No animals on the map, which is pretty negative. Now, if we're going to address any of these negatives here, now, awful barracks and unsightly environment being a minus 13 with them combined, we could get the art bench up and sort that. However, we don't really have the steel for that. So, and equally a better mood that we can improve is slept in heat, so we can get rid of that minus 4 straight away. So what I would like to do is Flem to mine both of them bits together. We have got the steel. We have got the steel necessarily to build the cooler. So then what we're going to have to do here is build a door, which we can then do it through granite. Or do we not have granite? We only have 23 granite. Can we build a wooden door? We can. We've got 25 wood. Is that what we want to spend on? I think we have to. Because then we can get a cooler up, and then that's just a quick mood boost we can give our colonists. Now, it's probably not the best place to put the cooler, but that's what we're going to be doing at the moment. So I really want Flem to bring all the resources down for that, get that sorted, so at least we're in a good temperature in here. Then build the wooden door, please. Target temperature, hiding room Flem, badly malnourished. It's awkward timing, because I'd prefer to get the door, because that cooler isn't really going to do anything now. I mean, I could put that door not to hold open, but then if raiders come, we're sort of done anyway. So we just need Flem to get out of this. The only good thing about Flem having a breakdown now and not later is he's going to have the breakdown now, come out of it with a plus 40 for a couple of days because he's had the breakdown, and then he'll be of use to us. If he breaks down to us in a couple of days, he'll probably come back around and then starve to death. Worst case scenario, we can wake Holder. If we wake Holder, we are eating Flem. So, I mean, we might have to. This is the difficulty that we're on. And sometimes Randy giveth, Randy taketh awayeth. Malnutrition is only... Why? It's because you're drinking the blood. Okay, I don't love that. What does that do for you mood-wise? Not really anything, funny enough. Okay. That's actually bought you a little bit of time. It's not great nutrition by any stretch of the imagination. It's not something we should ever prioritise doing. But the fact that it can give us a little bit more time where we're not malnourished for the moment. Okay. We're basically just waiting on a raid, some more travellers, something like that. So Flem, once sleep comes to full, hopefully we can get the slept in heat modifier gone. So at least them two can... You know, not have that minus 4 tracking them around all the time. It does last a long, and then suddenly awful barracks, unsightly environment 13. Then we got the 14, 5, 6, 7. That's a minus 17 through 3 things that are very, very easy to sort out. So it's not really appropriate. It's not something that we should really be putting up with. There we go. So the door's up. I'm hoping, because we've got this cooler here. So now that with the door shut, when a raid pops onto screen, let's just say they pop here, they're going to auto-target something. Now, eventually we'll have a wall around the wind turbine. Eventually. So I hope they would then target the cooler so they'd still come through the traps. But it's a slight problem with our base at the minute with how our kill box is. So really we need to move our kill box up. But that's not a problem that we're going to address this episode by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, that's cooling this room. So hopefully we can get rid of the slept in heat modifier, so that's a win already. We would like to get the art bench up, as we said, it will make the area a little bit more beautiful. 128 steel we are going to need, with each of these blocks being around 30, 60, 90, them 3 there. If you go outside now, you're going to get blinding light and a negative. Sweaty. Too hot here, I'm sweating. I mean, what we should have done is probably stripped Holder just to give Flem the duster, if nothing else. How bad's your mood going to drop outside? Might actually get you to mine this. Flem is quite good at mining. 3 on mine. A little passion. If we can get the art bench up and start making art, and then suddenly get a boost that the garrison's not bad, we're back where we should be. Or should have been. Why did I get this? Why did I think you were really good at mining for some reason? Yeah, don't be concerned. This is free.
Bruh.
We should hit. We should hit. Because you do get slight passion for your work, right? Minor passion for your work +8. It's that breakdown, the 40, that's going to give us, or like hold us tight for a while. Malnutrition, I mean, we'll drink more blood if we need to, but I really would like not to waste all that. There's not really much else we can do, in all honesty. I think we need 1 more steel after this, so I will queue that up to mine. I'd prefer if Flem all did it now. I mean, we're only going home to sleep. We have no food, so you might as well make the most of this. Right. So we need 1 more, and then that would definitely be enough. We need 125, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And then we'll prioritise, so we'll get some artwork up to offset that negative, and then we'll probably get 1 battery, and then I think we're rocking it, and then it's going to be a case of not only getting a prison up, but then a freezer as well, so then we don't have to, you know, go through this ever again, hopefully. Okay, Flem's going to prioritise doing this because this is very important. Okay, after this, I'll probably undraft you, because you probably do need to go to sleep now. But undraft. Consume the blood, which is going to be awkward, but Holder's down and out anyway. Imogen's okay. I mean, as long as it doesn't get to 0, it looks like 0 is the only, like, loss. And we've got, that's a little bit more food. So now we've officially got nothing. A 9-year-old. Are we going to eat a 9-year-old? Are we going to eat a 9-year-old? I think we're the bad guys.
Are you serious?
Like, I don't feel okay about this. Okay, I don't feel okay about this. So at least we're not getting the sweaty modifier anymore. So the only problem with the Manhunter packs is they're not all definitely going to be food, but this is food. What clothes have you got? They're all kids' clothes anyway, aren't they? Like, I don't feel good about it either. I don't feel good about this either. Like, I don't feel good about this either, okay? Like, I don't want this. I don't want this as I'm still doing it. Watching the foxes. We will need to shoot them just in case. See, look, we really needed the meat, but because they're Manhunter, they do this. Yeah, so we didn't get any meat from that. I mean, we got meat, but I don't feel good about this, okay? If I keep saying I don't feel good about it, it sort of makes amends for what we've just done here, but Yeah, I'm sorry, little boy.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I mean, this is brutal that you just won't die. This is getting... At this point, it's a snuff film we're all watching. It's when the game says, for a funeral. Are we the bad guys? What did the negative give us? Killed a child.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, why? No wonder we did not eat. I wondered why we kept getting eat without a table. That's a silly mistake. That's a very silly mistake. We're just getting like a negative for no reason. That. Right, prioritise moving them. No, you need to clean all this blood so we're not getting massive like mood losses. Haul that fox. Haul that fox. Because that will give us like rot in our lungs, lung rot. So we need to make sure that's not there. Click on this. So recreation unfilled obviously isn't great. Killed a child. That wasn't my fault. Like, I don't know. Just don't tell the cops.
FBI, open up!
Okay, and then next priority. Oh, then again, it's food stargazing. I mean, I do need to make sure rec goes up because otherwise you'll have a breakdown with that. But I do need that art bench up afterwards. Because a lot of our negatives now. So cleaning buds. Get this art bench up. Flem at the minute is just like VIP doing everything. We need this art bench up. Because then we can actually start creating works of art. There we go. So, right, so now... Right, you're cleaning, you're cleaning, you're cleaning, you're cleaning. Just watching it down here. Right. Now can you make blocks? Because then we can start queuing up art. Now it is just going to be granite art. They're all... We could make it out of silver, but... granite. Because I think this is going to help us to no end. Should have the material, should we not? No, we're like 7 short, my bad. So after this one, then we can make the first bit of art. Flem, how you doing for food? Okay. 3 human meat left. At least we're sorting problems. While the food problem remains, we're sorting out other stuff at least. So it could be worse, I suppose. So Holder can now wake from death rest safely. So wake now. Welcome back. We're still starving. Just in case you thought, you know, this was an alternative timeline that suddenly we're okay. No. Draft on draft. Okay. So Holder is making blocks. Okay, I'm happy with that. Not thrilled with that, but I'm happy with that. With this door here, the temperature seems to actually stay at not a bad thing. Holder, making more blocks. Keeping outlaw. She wants you to take care of her favourite pet, a tortoise. I mean, we're how desperate we are. Where's the tortoise? Where's the tortoise? Yeah, sadly we have got to just kill her. We're probably going to need to grow more rice. So... what am I looking for? Rice. So I do like this corn. I'll do this corn because then I'll plan for our future, if we have one. Because if we get corn harvest, you know, it's the biggest yield plant. We'll be laughing. Well, we won't. We'll be saying, what are you doing, Tazastical? But right, so the tortoise we've set to slaughter. Yeah, I know the Empire will be negative with us, but to be honest, with us having the ability to actually eat people, it might be advantageous in making everyone angry. Where did the turtle go? There. The holder, you need to butcher that. We're not going to get tons of meat from this, are we? 3 meals. 3 meals is better than no meals. Oh, no. We got a decent amount. Not too bad. Good decision. Good. Look at Tazastical. Look at me go. Look at me go. Right, there we go. So more corn's being grown, which I think is only going to be a positive, personally. So we could do a battery next. That would be very nice. Why is phlegm? Phlegm is hauling, so you're constructing. Okay. Like I said, the corn take a while, but it'll be something that we invest in now. We can reap the rewards later, so I think that will be a good move. Okay, you are doing artwork, which I actually really, really like. Obviously, the beauty on it's never going to be anything amazing, but yeah. Anything at this point. Major break risk. Is there anything we can do? Awful dead rest chamber. Well, we will build you one eventually, but geez. Give me a chance. Yeah, the awful barracks, that -7, we can get rid of that. We're just making some artwork. Hopefully we can do that sooner rather than later. I'm just clicked on it here just so I can see the work left on it at the bottom left-hand corner. Quick we do that. Problem is this art's going to be like, what, 24, 25? Like beauty, so it's not really going to offset anything, sadly. The problem is this phlegm is like stopping constantly to clean, which I do like because a potential -15 mood loss in the environment being ugly just gets subsided to -5. Now the food situation rears its head. And this is extreme desert for you, party people. It's not for the faint-hearted, that's for sure. I mean, the worst and best thing that could happen now is an infestation. Worst because we don't like eating it. Best because we actually get some food. Come on, Flum. I'm just trying to, like, let them do them. If they have breakdowns, which they will, I hope it's just dazes and stuff like that. Phlegm's come to work on the art, which will help. But we've just sort of got to invest in ourselves with the corn and whatnot. Rice will be... No, saying that, rice will be popping in a minute, won't it? Yeah, 96. I will just let it get to 100 just so we get the full yield from it. You harvest it early, you won't. Now, that does mean we will maybe hit a breakdown, but I think I will sort of risk that for a biscuit, in all honesty. Saying that. Resist as a fire. Okay, I'm hoping phlegm gets this. Obviously, I would love like an 80 beauty or something like that, but I think we're going to get really low. Just don't make it 10 or something like that, because then I would cry. A lot of work, a lot of production value for then not really much. What is it? 25. Yeah, we'll take that. Add another one. So then you look at the beauty in this room. At least we're getting a 24 here. Holder's having a tantrum. Just smashing up. Phlegm's going to have a breakdown now as well.
blasphemous.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm not saying anything. I mean, it does... Trying to run a tight ship here. Stop eating raw rice! Good, I hope you sleep on the floor. Oh yeah, sorry, how I can stop that is actually go food restrictions and just cancel raw food. Should have probably done that earlier. Yeah. You need to mine... Oh, so frustrating. We're really limited. We're trying to run a tight ship. No, 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 no. I'm going to break everything. I'm going to break all the traps that take a year to build. Look, get up. You've both annoyed me now. You've both let down yourselves. You've let down the colony in front of the party people at home watching. Embarrassment. Alright, how long till this rice? We're going to have to harvest some of it early. I'm going to have to scratch what I said before. You should be growing... Relaxing socially. Look, can you just harvest? Like, this is silly. Watched. Watched. I just want you to harvest this all so we can get some meals. Because actually Randy doesn't seem to be loving us this episode. Any other episode you'd love the fact that he left us alone. Flem, just stand there because you're going to annoy me. Because you're not trying to be a productive member of society. You're just worrying about your belly and it's... Flem, build that. Don't. I'm just as annoyed, party people. Just as annoyed. One step forward, 2 steps back, I swear. Swear. I'm going to eat phlegm. Older is going to eat phlegm and then we can be happy. Where do you think you're going? Now you're going to go eat all the rice. All because you decided to smash up the stove. Brilliant. Oh, you want sleep, do ya? Yeah, alright. Let's smash up the stove then. Problem is, we were doing fine. It was that breakdown that then they smashed all the stuff up. That then has just like put us back like into a stone age. Like, do you know what? I really don't care that you're sleeping on the floor, I'll be honest. I'm so happy you're sleeping on the floor. Right, let's just set up the bills so we're ready. I think this is what annoys me more, like when I get a bit salty about like when they destroy stuff, that you have to reset all this again. It's just such like a pain in the bum. Alright, there we go. All set up. Alright, Holder's having a breakdown, so at least Holder will come out with a plus 40, so that's something. I was really happy with progress for a moment there. Just went downhill very, very quickly. No wildlife on there, no quest to accept. Quest to accept. Sort of said that before I even looked, but... Pig skin deteriorated, I mean, whatever. Right, we might have to start thinking about Flem, what is your... So you need to come over here, mine these, so we can get power on, so we can make meals out of the rice that's currently there. I'm watching this. If Holder goes for it, it's not really anything I can do anyway. And when are you going to get a mining level? So we are on 4, so at least we're getting a little bit better. Hopefully that should be at least 2 meals, which at least then we're not eating raw food. Right, 27 still. So what we can then do is just at least get this power conduit back up. So then the stove can get power. The cooler can get power. No, you're building all this, Flem. Come on, be part of the solution, not the problem. When we're back at the top, we'll laugh about this. I will assign you to cook, just because I don't want Holder getting a hold of this. So let's get you in there cooking. Nice, okay. Right, we should have some more rice. There we go, we've got some more rice coming in. Okay. There we go. Lem, I thought I took you off cook. I did. Apparently you're just really determined. Right, can we build this shelf back up so at least we can store the food inside? Royal, okay, there's not much we can do here. Yeah, the rice coming in is going to give us a little bit of time, so actually quite a bit to harvest. Okay, so then this shelf, clear all, raw food, meals, all that sort of stuff. Critical. Right? So then do we want to get a freezer now is the question, I suppose. Oh, we need to get a battery first before we do anything, I suppose. Yeah, there's a few things we need to do, and then we need to get your bed back, but to be honest... To be honest, you frustrated me, so... Sort of get what you deserve. Are we still getting a massive mood loss? So unsightly environment. Spacious interior, 5. Awful bedroom, -4. Hungry. Yeah, I get it. Well, why didn't you finish cooking it here? Because the problem is then you're going to wake up hungry, you're going to eat the raw food, then you're going to come and cook. It's all just going to agitate me. Right, so build your bed. Okay, there we go. So at least you're not sleeping on the floor anymore. Already an improvement. Right, moods are back up. But is it because both of you have just got back from breakdowns? Yeah, you have +70. Oh, God. It's fine, it's fine. It's under control. It's under control. Ideology. Okay. Right, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. So more food is coming in, which is good all around. So that's what I wanted to have a look at. So. Let me have a look at a packaged survival meal. It is protein and vegetarian, okay. Which we can't do. Fine meal still is the best thing, sadly. Problem is it just doesn't have a lot of lasting. Spoils in like 4 odd days. I mean, as we're totting up now, it's not going to be too bad, but obviously the fact that it's going to spoil is still going to be really bad. Now, we could prioritise on a freezer. The problem with prioritising on a freezer is we're not going to prioritise the other things that we need. But I think we need to get the freezer sorted, don't we? Come on. Phlegm, I want to mine all this just so we have a decent bit of steel. We're going to have to... So we got a raid, which is actually probably the best thing we could get at the moment. Just one person, though. That's the negativeness. I mean, we'll take it. We absolutely will take it. Low hemogen. Yeah, we're going to need to extract from this person coming in. Otherwise, Holder is going to have no... Another raid. Okay, here we come. Here we come. This is Randy. They might fight each other.
Everything is garbage.
Forgot that person was up there. Problem with recording sometimes. They might fight each other. Because they are from the Venom band. Yep, they are going to fight each other, which is actually funny, but the only problem is I hope they both kill each other. So looking at health, death in 10, no immediate danger. The problem is one might get really injured and run away. I hope that's not going to be the case. Let's reinstall that there. Then let's mine. Just a little section in here for the time being. So you're down. Have you got any decent clothes? Not really. You're coming down health wise. I mean, you're hurt, but come back. Okay. Oh, we haven't actually got any traps, I forgot. Have all of our planning. Oh, good shot, Flem. Very nice shot. So I'd like to do this for prisoners. Yeah, we will. Allow that gun. What clothes have you got? So nothing we want to worry about. I would then like to go capture. I want to see if we can get some blood from Hess. We'll then go get the other person in a moment. Holder, you might as well come over here. This is for you. You to put some effort in. Using Bloodfeed, is that what we want to do? Yes. Nope. Then maybe we do this in health, operations, extract hemo checks. He doesn't have enough blood. Okay. So can I just keep blood feeding you? That's something that I can do. Kill her, are you sure yet? Okay, cool. Because what that does do is it gives us food. And gives Holder, if you haven't got enough blood, I'd rather just have something. Right, there we go. So then this person over here. Come on, blood feed. Yep, if that kills them, that's fine. At least we can't get hemogen packs from them anyway. At least this way we get Holder's hemogen levels like high. So I think this is the right move. And especially because we don't have like a proper prison to store them. Like I think this is... Yeah, this is the move. So then if I come down here and go butcher, you should go grab... Yeah, go grab them, bring them down, a bit more food. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This needs to go back to colonists. We're rocking again, we're rocking again. This is mined out because then what we will do... This kill box is getting, like, pointless rather quickly. The hunt... Okay, it's a relic. Wolfskin's deteriorated, but we don't really mind. Do need to start mining this out. This kill box is getting more and more pointless in all honesty. Which is scary because we do need a kill box. One problem at a time, I suppose. The problem at the moment is trying to get a food source coming in. Now that meat and whatnot keeps us going. We've only got a tiny bit more rice. We have got some corn. You know, only 15-16% growth though. Right, can you start mining on this, please? So I'm very concerned. Really getting done. You're in a fairly okay mood. Yeah, you're in a good mood. I suppose the other thing that we could do in here to get a mood boost is get the lamp back. Actually, it's right here. Flam, construct this. Because then we can switch it to dark light, and that gives us a little mood boost. That's probably what we were missing for a while. Right, there we go. Are you running all the way up there for that skeleton? Ugh.
Are you serious?
Right, Holder's growing more rice. Which we'll have a little bit more. So we might be okay for the while on food. We do need to make sure we... Problem is, a lot of this is then going to spoil in a bit. Flam, what's the problem? Slept on the ground. Slept outside, slept in the heat. I mean, a lot of that's going to go away. See, mood's going to absolutely nothing. But at least when you come inside, the negatives are sort of subsiding like a tiny bit. I feel like we're more on track this episode. We just need to get a freezer up now. Just need to get a freezer up now. That's what's holding us back. I think that's why we shouldn't have went into the mountain with 2 people, but you live, you learn. Or, I suppose we could have, we just needed a better plan going forward. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I've still enjoyed it. I do like that Flem goes behind and just makes sure everything's, you know, hunky-dory. I think we might need to change, especially while we're doing this, we might need to put Flem on 1 on mine. Just to make sure this mining project's getting sorted. Otherwise, there's going to be another episode. To be fair, even if we just did a literally 2x2 to just get this room frozen, what resources have we got laying around? Not really anything about anything. Then we could go steel door. Oh, we found components. That's handy. And then we'll get a cooler here to freeze this. And then we have a freezer. Like, we can't end this episode without getting a freezer. Flem, if you go to bed, I'm waking you up. What are you doing? Okay, you are digging. I'm going to say, if Holder's digging, you're surely digging. Because otherwise you're digging your grave and we're eating you. Get over here, you lazy so-and-so. Yeah, well. There we go. So we'll get the cooler in that. Power conduit. Base is a mess, isn't it? Okay. Here we go. So we grab this, reinstall this shelf over here. Then what we do need to do is mine some more steel. No, we've got some steel over here. Are we in unrestricted? Cool, cool, cool. Flem, prioritize building the cooler, please. And the door. Let's get this freezer up. And then we need to prioritize getting the battery, just so obviously when the power's going up and down. Come on, because this could be a very big episode that actually pretty much sorts us out. How long until this is going to... Flem, are you coming? Transporter pod crashed. Okay, when you eat that, you need to get the cooler up, because we've basically got the freezer here. What do we need? Just need the steel. Transport pod crash, jump 2. So we'll go Holder, come over here, Bloodfeed. Person won't die. What gear do you have? Cloth parkas, like disgusting. Is there no more steel? So we need to mine 2 steel spots. Then that gets us our cooler. Holder's coming over here to get your hemogen back up. I mean, we're surviving. So, how many blood feeds can we get out of this? Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Oh, you're still alive. Keep feasting. Go. Then Holder won't haul, but if we right-click to butcher, you'll bring the person straight down. Perfect. There we go. Phlegm, we're cooking on bacon. We're cooking on bacon. No, we're cooking on oil. We're cooking on butter? What's the saying? Someone help me.
Bruh.
Right, here we go. Here we go. We're about to hot damn it. We're about to... One more, please. Don't have a breakdown. Just get the freezer up. And then I'll have a breakdown and destroy the freezer, and then I'll smash my head against the screen. And now I'm pushing them hard. A lot of this food is about to go out. Bang, hot damn.
Hot damn!
Get the freezer. Move the shelf. No, haul. This is like all this food in here. You doing? And we click on that. Frozen won't spoil. I said it wouldn't happen. God, I make this game hard work. Oh, but I love it. There we go. A food... Like they said it wouldn't happen. Right, we do need to get the battery up tomorrow. Just because obviously we've got a wind turbine. That's what we're holding our hopes on, which isn't great. But it is what it is. Cargo pods, because the game feels sorry for us. That's a congratulations. Hey! We'll never do hauling. But you will do cooking. Oh, another transport pod crash. We'll accept it. What clothes have you got? Because if there's anything half decent, we're basically looking for stuff that's like heat resistance and stuff like this. So it'll probably make us have a bad mood if anything. But this gets holders hemogen up. And gives us some more food. And the fact that we've got a way to actually store it now is just like... We'd be silly not to. Yeah. Massively back on track. Phlegm. I mean, your sleep is okay. And then all we've got to do is prioritize. Where is this meat? Meat. Glorious meat. Please get in my belly. I just want to eat the glorious meat. I mean, come on. I didn't just dream it. It happened, right? Love the idea someone's shouting. It's over there. It's behind you. No, it's like there we go. Sorry, I've got to get you up to haul this. This is far too much meat. Observed rotting corpse. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, that is a problem. Okay, so we'll go misc. Brave. Okay, then come out here. Can you build the graves? Oh, I thought I was holding shift. Berry. Okay, build. We're going to have breakdowns, but as long as they're not tantrums, we're going to be fine. Okay, there we go. Insult spree. Wow. That is hella awkward. And then there was one. Holder literally just beat Phlegm to death. Wow. Holder don't play no games. No man. Wow. Well, Holder. Well, I hope you understand what you've done. And I hope you're proud of what you've done. And if you are, then okay. Okay. Good episode. I don't know how to feel after this. I mean, we're just gonna eat them. Our proto's working on shelf. I mean, this is hella awkward. We're gonna have a banging episode. Yeah, hemogen pack, but I also would like the medicine brought in here as well, but obviously you're not gonna haul. So we will need to get a prisoner. Yeah, a good episode. Got lots of food. I mean, I don't really know what to say. We're down to 1. Okay. The problem, I suppose the only problem that we do have is where your construction is so low at 2. Because you're not even going to be able to build the battery, are you? You are. So let's prioritize the battery. Did you literally give up already? We just not have the resources. Okay. How much more do we need? So we do like 2 spots. We get the battery up and it's still been a strong episode. Right, Holder, you're bored. Well, don't kill your only friend. Like...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Are you happy with what you did today, Holder? To be fair, Holder's mood has never been better. Oh, your rival died. At least there's some justice in this world. Okay. We get the battery up. And we're actually looking strong, though, all jokes aside. But you're taking that to the tailor bench now. Okay, I'm going to have to do this because you're determined. So I'm going to go do that so you drop the steel, work on the battery. The battery's more important. Then it just means we can hold some electric. There we go. So actually, we've gone from strength to strength. Then we will need a small room to be able to recruit people. That's the next issue that we're going to have. I mean, well, we've got a base. We've got a food source. Holder. Didn't even hide the fact. So we'll probably do the same this side then. So if we mine in here, and then we'll do that. So let's move this art bench over. Because that's the problem. We don't want to now get someone... we don't now want to get someone to come in. I cancel that tailor bench. Yeah, cancel that for the time being. Reinstall, because actually we don't need it. Well, Holder doesn't need it. Way to be selfish, Holder. So work at that, move that there. And then what we'll do here is prioritize getting a very bad prison up here. So then if we get someone, then we can actually do stuff with them. Because otherwise we don't want to get caught out. Get someone come in that we can potentially recruit and then not have the means to do so. Wow. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Yeah. That's sorted out the food problems. I mean, it is a sort of blessing. But now it's a lonely world for Holder. I mean, it definitely is Vampire Nation when you're the only vampire. Not really much to say. Not really much to say, party people, apart from I'm semi-disappointed. So raw food, but we also have some herbal medicine in here. Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect it. I thought it was going to be a powerful episode. We'll grind on with our 2 heroes. Now I think we are... We definitely are the bad guys. So, Holder, I don't know anything to say to you, Holder, apart from...
Stop it. Get some help.
You know, like... We are in a better position now. However, we would have been even if Flem had stayed alive. I mean, it was never meant to be. I couldn't pronounce Flem's name. I got Flem's name wrong on the intro. I just think the relationship was wrong from the start. The only problem is everything's now going to get really filthy dirty. I can't clean or haul, which is awkward. Try and do some art, even though your art is horrendous. Animal migration monkeys. Oh, Holder is our little monkey. Right, let's try and keep you in area 1, because I don't really want you going too far away just on your own, although you're more than capable, let's be honest. Recreation. I mean, I can make you... You can have a chess table if you want. You got no one to play with now. Sort of your own fault, in all honesty. Little construction jobs will be able to get your construction level up, in all honesty. The fact that our colony value is so low is helping us. Obviously, the amount of food we're stockpiling is going to mean Randy's attacks are now going to scale up dramatically. And we literally just have a melee person. So we're probably going to need to prioritise traps as soon as possible. Are we not the right level to make these traps then? What level do we need? 3, so yeah, actually. We get to 3 and we're actually balling because then the traps... Yeah, look, if you look at the experience, we're about to hit 3. Bang. So that's actually really good because then we can get the traps on. At least Holder is safe. We're not going to lose the colony. Just one of the colonists. It wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. I mean... Breakdown Central... Was it my fault? Let me know in the comments. Was today's incident Tazastical's fault? Don't. I can't handle it. We probably would need another light in here. Then we can have a dark light in here, which would be nice. I mean, this is the problem building stuff out of granite. It's just like the work that's needed to complete them is absolutely crazy, but it's sort of the most easy resource we can come about at the moment. But hey, look at the bright side. We're going to get a prison up. We've got a stockpile up and the food up, which was the main problem. The next problem that we have to adjust to is 1, building some statues so we can get some beauty. 2, getting a prison so we can recruit people. So when you look at all the problems that we had before, only having them 2 now is not bad. And Holder isn't the worst colonist we could have. Yes, the no hauling and no cleaning isn't great. Like, we can't get past that. But everything else, we've got stuff where we need it. You know, a little passion in construction would have gone a long way here. I suppose that's the only... While we need more work to complete stuff because of granite, then technically that would give us more skill. Because we'd be able to get more experience per build because we need more work on them, if that's how it works. And the minute Holder's construction go, let's be honest, when a colonist comes, she will no longer be on construction anymore anyway. But while it's just her, you know, it's not going to be too bad. That's how I feel about it. See, the hemogen is only the slightly pressing matter. But slightly pressing, like... Not depressing, party people, not depressing. Oh god, fire. That's fine. Under control is what I would call that. A controlled burn. Awful dead rest chamber. I know. We'll build you a proper dead rest room, but can't really prioritise that at the minute, in all honesty. As much as I would like to. That's just us and Holder. Awful barracks. How much work is loads on this? Can we do anything else for power? No, get the chessboard up, because you were saying you needed wreck stuff. Yeah, okay. No traps I'm happy with, but this flickering where the power is just makes me feel sick, do you know what I mean? I hate that when you watch something on the screen just keep flickering. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. And it's just like playing The Sims now, party people. Easy peasy. All Holder needs to do is hold down a job. Get it? Hold. Her name is Holder. She needs to hold herself down a job. Come on, you can't make up these comedic timings that I've got. Yeah, get the chessboard up, and then at least we've got the wreck sorted. And then it's the case of just, like, trying to get some traps up, and I think we get, like, 3 traps up, and I think we'll actually be laughing. They'll be quite potent. I think building them out of granite, while it's going to take a long time, I don't really want to waste steel. And she will get negatives from going outside, especially in the sunlight, so we have to sort of keep that in mind. I say build that one first, because that one's near completion. That's my only concern, is like, we get attacked by too many people. Yeah, she's a badass in combat. She has got the strong melee gene. But, as we saw with the tussle, anything can happen. You do just have to be a little bit careful. One trap is, you know, it's damage that can be done. So, we're calling a house a home now. Holder is, you know, going to learn from the error of her ways. She understands where she went wrong in life. Hanging around with too many bad boy vampires. A desperate refugee is approaching. Do we need to eat you? Yeah, we might as well. I suppose it gets the hemogen levels back up. I mean, what is your stuff? Crafting, artistic. We could actually get you... Oh yeah, because we can't do anything with this now. Who? Can you cut some blocks for us, and then we'll eat you? Ugly environment. You could actually clean everything for me quickly. We'll never do cleaning. Ah, really? What is it with these women and not whipping a hoover around? I'm only joking, party people. Corpse obsession? I mean, it doesn't actually matter because you're a psychopath and... Wait, does psychopath? Yeah, I think psychopath just means so this doesn't actually bother you in the slightest. And Sammy is just literally making blocks until you decide to eat. So get out of that breakdown, have some nice human meat, because your hemogen is getting low. We get that prison up and we can get to the point where we're actually extracting these packs again. Which is positive. And then it's just the case of, I think if we can get like 2 more colonists, then we can like rebuild the front of our base to get like a kill box that at least comes out to here. Just so then we could have some solar panels or whatnot just outside. You're consuming a meal, Sammy? Is that what you think's happening? Is that really what you think's happening here? Interesting. Very interesting. Come on, Holder. Sammy wants to eat your food. Sammy is trying to take your livelihood from you. Don't let it happen. Don't let it be a thing that happens to you, Holder. Don't fall to the same fate that fell to And he said, like, Vader, like Darth Vader. I don't know why that popped into my head. Like, Sammy just run away. The reason why I'm doing this is Sammy's going to have a breakdown that is clearly going to make Sammy try and eat our food. So if I send Sammy as far away as possible, hopefully that doesn't happen. Then hopefully Holder comes out of her breakdown beforehand. So we've got, basically we don't want to share. Got no reason to share. We just want to eat. And the thing is, like, being nice to Sammy doesn't really give us anything here. Because, okay, yeah, she might want to join, but then we'd have to imprison her anyway to, like, quickly convert her. It doesn't really do much for us. So she made a couple of blocks for us. And then that's it. The problem is we need someone that can actually clean the colony. Holder being incapable of cleaning right now is, you know, puts a real bad taste in my mouth. It's the only thing that we're really failing on. Other than that, I would say we've smashed it. But I think with the amount of war crimes and atrocities we've had this game, we should probably just ignore everything we've ever done. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye. Well, Sammy's coming for the food.